bring on Court. Silence in court. Silence in court. Thank you. Let me start the proceedings of this trial. This trial contains on the case of the murder of Josh Burstein on October the 31st in 2020. We have the suspect on my right. His name is Trevor Phillips. And he was possibly, maybe, the one who killed Josh Burstein on the 31st of October. We know that is probably him on the CCTV footage. Josh Burstein's lawyer, on to you to ask him questions. Thank you, Your Honour. Mr. Phillips, I want to show you the footage on the day that Josh Burstein was murdered, as we have CCTV footage of you climbing out of his mansion on the night he died. So I want to roll the footage right now, please. And then after the footage is ended, I want Trevor Phillips to answer on why was you there on the night he died. Roll the tape. This was you, wasn't it there, Mr. Phillips? Climbing over Josh Burstein's fence? And this is you right there, running from the police, I presume, on the night he died, as you heard sirens when the bullets was actually blown. And the whole neighbourhood heard the bullets from your gun, Trevor. So tell me, why were you there on the night he died? Was that you? It looks like it was you. So you want to accuse me on something that I haven't done? You see that CCTV footage, you think that was me who was on that CCTV footage. That is not me, alright? Look, I look like I've got a beard in my face and I've got hair growing, etc. And you might think it's a tramp like Trevor Phillips. But trust me, there's loads of people you should accuse instead of me, actually, in fact, lawyer. So why are you pinning it on me for? It could be someone else. What was your relationship like between you and Josh Burstein? I heard that you and Josh Burstein were friends. He told you to do some business with him. Is that correct? Yes, you're right about that there, lawyer. You're actually right. Me and him did business until he stabbed me on the back to the police. Well. It seems like both of you were the bad people in terms of doing bad things together. But that's not the whole point, that Josh Burstein was a bad person involved into this. You shouldn't have killed him in the first place. But it seems like to you that you was upset, weren't you? That Josh Burstein called the police on you when you actually exploded his house. Was that correct or not correct? That's correct. That snake went to the police and he told me to do that to his own house. I believe that freak, that freaky was alive. I was strangling him to death right now. I would have killed him right now if I had to. But that was not me on the night when he died, okay? Interesting. But how comes we saw blood and, DNA going into you, Trevor? What was the DNA test or the blood says that it was from you? From your bullets and etc. You're not that clever, aren't you, Mr. Phillips, aren't you? Not clever at all. Look, for the 100th million time, it wasn't me. Well, let me look at the picture that the forensics taken on the night he died, after he died, in fact, of the blood you left in his house. Can you explain to me that? Explain to you that? Look, it wasn't me. Okay, so I shouldn't be at court. I've got more better things to do than being here in court of law and actually having you waffling. Interesting. But however, you was the one who escaped bail on Boxing Day. We should have had court on Boxing Day, but you didn't show up to court and you escaped bail. So I don't believe you that you actually didn't kill him, because you did kill him, Trevor. And you did, and don't deny it straight, okay? I know you killed him, Trevor. You escaped bail on Boxing Day, and second of all, You, of course, done more worse things in this, and it was you. And don't deny it. And that's all I've got to say there, Your Honour. Thank you there, Mr. Lawyer. And that's going to be that for the first day of court of this trial between Trevor Phillips, maybe going down to prison for a long time if he's pleads guilty on the third trial on Friday. But that's going to be that here today on the Court of Law here today. And we'll see you tomorrow on the second trial of the court. You all may be dismissed. Hello, Governor. My name is Bad News Barrett, and I've got some bad news for you. The first bad news is that the former RSV Vice President Dylan Smithers thinks that he could become the new RSV President in the election day on the 1st of February. I think that is stupid of him to step up yesterday in that appearance with the boss man and the king, saying that the reason why I want to be president is because I can do a better job than Donald Trump, and not explaining why and what rules he will put in place if he was president of the RSV. What a waste of a guy. Wonder why he was the number 2 vice president instead of being the president of the RSV. My second bad news is that Franklin Clinton lays his hands on his cellmates as the cellmates attacked his longtime friend Trevor Phillips. I think that he should have allowed the officers to take control of the matter instead of you laying hands on them, and there's going to be a bloodbath soon in that prison cell, in my opinion. That's all we have time for here today on the new year of Bad News Barrett of 2021. Hope you enjoyed the first episode of the Bad News Barrett of 2021, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday with some more bad news.
Game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Toni Kroos. His passing range is second to none, Peter. He can ping it out to either wing with wonderful accuracy or play a cute through ball into the box when under a lot of pressure. His teammates will be looking to get him on the ball as often as they can because they know how much he can hurt defences.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's the whistle. Di Maria. It's Ozil. Gets the better of his man. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Has he picked him out? And now the breakaway. Luis Suarez. Decent looking ball.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There will be a throw-in. Hernandez. Some good stubborn defending there. Good idea, just poorly executed. Berghaus. What an adventurous run from a defender. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he had.
Aubameyang! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Hernandez drives it forward. Mesut Ozil, he's gone for it! Lacking in accuracy.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Miguel Veloso. And it's Gomis. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Oh, shot at goal! Another chance! They score! Aubameyang with a predatory goal.
Well, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Berghaus. Big chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. That'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but it still had its moments.
Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Gomis. Gomis plays it out to the flank. Miguel Veloso. Driving on, he could shoot here. Ozil very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Gomis. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Miguel Veloso gets it back. Now it's Gomis. Berghaus. And help's available out wide. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Berghaus. Could move up a gear here. Mesut Ozil. Luis Suarez. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see.
Up to meet it! Oh, and that should have been two.
Aubameyang was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Di Maria battles to win it back. Berghaus. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Miguel Veloso. And it's Gomis.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's a brilliant interception. Berghaus. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Neom. So that's it. It is all over. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. And you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. 2 strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Ciro Immobile. He's your classic striker, Peter. Absolutely lethal when he's got a sight of goal. He can play both on the shoulder of the defender or as a kind of target man, but given his superlative finishing ability, his teammates should be looking to get the ball to him in the box whenever possible.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Looking to hit the front line. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Felipe Anderson. Felipe Anderson. Oh, good interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's pinged one through here. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. But it's Zapata. And the counter is on. It's got through to him. He gets past his man. Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. Felipe Anderson is onto it and can take it up. Fischer. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Now it's Fisher. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And we're off again. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? And here's Muriel. It's Muriel! Just swings wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Felipe Anderson. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Kameni has that under control. If you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And here's Immobile. Great challenge, time to perfection. Clearance and very necessary. Marcano demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Ivan Marcano. Marcano plays it forward. Immobile. Luis Muriel. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Terrible error, duly punished. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Ivan Marcano. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Lo Celso! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And that is that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold.
They know they are not going to be in for an easy game, but the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Toby Alderweireld. He's rock solid at the back, Peter, with all the physical and technical attributes you'd look for in a centre-half. What's more, he can really pick out a pass too. He loves a diagonal, so opposition defences just can't switch off.
Yeah, I'm inclined to... He's gone for it! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Tries to switch the play. Renato Sanchez. Needed a better pass there. It's a good-looking cross. To Lacazette. Lacazette plays it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's played forward. No goals as yet.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Across the field it goes. Looking to break out here. There's the through ball. Oh, big chance! And he heaves it forward. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure. He needed to stick it away, and he knows it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Lucas Perez plays it out to the flank. Battles to win it back. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Going for goal! And he's cut it out. Finch has got rid of that. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they...
And the shot! Knocks it away. Enya drives it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Well weighted. Has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Lacazette! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Gaia. He's looked long this time. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Breaks on here. He's through. Oh, great shoots! Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me, because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. He's left his man.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He's made sure that that won't get through. So that's it. It is all over. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
So it's down to business here. Here it comes. Gets away from his opponents. Hit into the middle. Massive leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Great leap! It's in!
Listen, scoring early doesn't guarantee you anything, but the first goal is always important, and that's a terrific opener.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Hoists it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Abubakar. Delivers across. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's gone for goal! On the ball's come, shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. It's a loose ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. That had to be more accurate. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Well, that's gets it. And it's half-time here. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been...
No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Keeper sends it forward. Managed to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Van Keur does well there, alert. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Oh, good ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And the finish!
Francois Aboubakar usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Al Ahmadi. Tries to get it forward quickly. That has put a stop to that.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Al Ahmadi can hoist it clear.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
So that's it. It is all over. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your final thoughts, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Hello and welcome to Tuesday Night Soccer here today. My name is Alex Chambers, alongside with Jimmy Hansberg, the former Waynord midfielder and also regular pundit on Sky Sports Republican, is here right now to broadcast this matchup right now between two mighty teams here at midweek soccer of the Premier League. It is two teams. It's Georgington City are travelling here today to take on Waynord at the Warefield Stadium. And Jimmy, tell me your thoughts about these two teams, starting with the home team, Waynord. Well, the first thing, Waynord, as you just said, they're a very good side. They obviously did drop points against Parantos in their last game on New Year's Day. And we all know they are a good team because they are a team who won the league last season in the Premier League. And plus, they haven't lost a game yet this season at home this season. They haven't even dropped points at home this season. The only mistakes they've had this season is going away from home and dropping points away from home. And that was their main issue this season, is dropping points away from home and losing away from home. Just only one game. So it is important for Pep's team to try and get something here today because Georgia United, however, are running away with the league title. They're actually at least now, 8 points and 9 points clear at the top of the table, and no one can't catch up to Georgia United. So it is big. Second versus third. City want to win here today at Warefield Stadium. It'll be very interesting how the way Mourinho will come out here today after losing to Addis at their home ground on New Year's Day. And second of all, they want to be challenging United for the Premier League title. Even well do. These two teams want to be competing with United with the title, but there's only one team can win the league at the end of the season. But currently, it's United at the top of the league, and these two teams, and even Wales especially, has to perform here today and get at least the minimal 3 points. It could be anyone's 3 points here today, just have to wait and see. Absolutely, and we'll talk about Georgia City actually right now. We talked about Waynord, about they have to win here today as well. They haven't lost a game and drawn a game at home this season, but for City, after losing to Addis, do you think they're going to really feel confident themselves? They're going to come out and turn up here today and get a result? Do you think that'll happen? I think so. I think that's going to happen. I think they're going to have to turn up here today, City, after losing to Addis on New Year's Day. Losing 3-1 at the Airlines Arena, is heartbreaking because City only lost one game before the Addis game on New Year's Day. They only lost one game and drawn 3 times this season. So it is big, it is, for both teams especially, we've been saying. But for City, however, they want to win here today after losing to Addis. They've got to, really. Absolutely, if they want to challenge and be the candidates to maybe become Premier League champions, perhaps. Absolutely. But let's go now to interview the managers right here, right now, Pep Guardiola and Jose Mourinho. Pep Guardiola, today you're playing here at home against Jose Mourinho's Georgia City. You haven't lost a game at home this season or even dropped points at home this season. Very interesting matchup for your team, I presume, because if you win here today, you can go and push towards where United are at the top of the Premier League. Is that the case for your team today? Well, of course it is. We need to win today. We know that we have got a good run at home. Our home record is absolutely wonderful this season. We know that Georgia City, of course, have lost against Ados in their last previous matchup, and they're going to be under pressure today to try to end up trying to get a result possibly against us today. So we try to hopefully avoid a draw today and hopefully avoid a loss. So I don't think that's going to happen, but I don't want it to happen at all. I want our team to be very, very strong. I want our team to be very class because we know that we can't allow Georgia United to run away with the league title this season. So we have to stay on top against City today. Try to make sure that we get that rise to go towards United and try to get that title before United win it before the end of the season. So that's what we want to do. It is important. I know that me and Mourinho has got lots of bragging rights through the years, of course, as managers in respective clubs. But today is a big game. It's a big challenge, and it's a big game for both teams this season. It's one of the biggest games of the season because it might put us where we would probably be by the end of the season. So yes, it is important, and I'm hoping that we can get something out of this game here today against City at home. I think we probably will do if we've got a good home record. I want to continue that now until the end of the season because that could help us to catch up to United, presumably. Thank you very much there, Pep Guardiola. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jose Mourinho, today you are playing here today away from home against Waynord. Any thoughts? Well, it's important to fight today. We need to show some fight. We need to show some passion. We need to show a lot of that in the game this season. And we know that today we have to get a result. We lost against Ados in our previous matchup on New Year's Day. And we want to start 2021 with a high, but it wasn't that case in the new year. So hopefully today we can get a result, or mostly we want to win today against Wales at the Warefield Stadium. I'm aware that they got a good home record this season, haven't lost a game yet this season at home. So we have to figure out something today to beat them, because we know that if we can lose another game today, we can't afford that, because we can end up dropping towards 4th or presumably 5th So we don't want that to happen. We want to try to win here today. It's a big game in our season. If we want to have any chance on catching up to United for the title. So we'll have to wait and see what happens today. But it is important to have to win today. And it'll be interesting how the way this game will be by the end of this match. What the scoreline's going to be. But I'm hoping that it'll be a 1-0 or a 2-1 or whatever to City. Okay, thank you very much there, Jose Mourinho. Thank you very much. Thank you. And that is going to be that here today between us two in this TV talk and manager talk here today. Let's get to the matchup right now, because your commentators here today is going to be, of course, Joshua Cole and Jamie Robinson. Here we go. And we are live here today, right now on Sky Sports. My name, of course, here today is the commentators Joshua Cole and Jamie Robinson. And we're going to broadcast you Feyenoord versus Georgetown City on a Tuesday night in a rainy day in Feyenoord, New Holland. Two teams who are sitting in second position, as Feyenoord are second of the Premier League and Georgetown City are third of the Premier League. Two teams really want to try and push that league title position, but however, United are actually 8 points and 9 points clear at the top of the table compared to these two teams who will be playing each other right here, right now. This will be a mental breaker for these two teams, because whoever wins out of these two will may by the end of May, perhaps might go and challenge United for the title, perhaps, if they actually end up dropping points. But here we go, and let's get this game underway, folks. It's live between Feyenoord Soccer Club versus Georgetown City. And here we go. And there's a lot of the crowd here chanting, "You never walk alone." A lot of fans are making it all intense, this stadium, of course. Georgetown City did actually lose in their previous matchup against on New Year's Day against Addis at home by 3-1. Feyenoord, however, drew 1-1 on New Year's Day against Parantos. So it was only a draw between those two teams. Not really a good draw, but it was a draw at the end of that matchup. But here right now, they're up against each other here in this Tuesday night game. Now, Patrick Vieira, Mkhitaryan, now Wijnaldum, Iniesta, Vieira, Virgil van Dijk. Pass it net to the goalkeeper here. A bit of pressure here from Messi trying to go towards Vidic. Now Vieira now giving some passes to Manuel Neuer, trying to engage with Neuer here. Looks like, oh my god, own goal perhaps here. Oh my god, that could have been an own goal. Pass it to his own net nearly, perhaps. Jesus Christ. I really thought I think he meant to pass it to Manuel Neuer, but then he wasn't there. And he could have passed it to his own net. That could be embarrassing, that could have been. But at least he cleared that away. As it could have been a goal perhaps for Georgetown City. Bit of a consolation own goal. A funny one of the season, perhaps. But here's Alaba the ball here. Now Alaba for City. Good tackle there from Andres Iniesta. Now Iniesta with the ball here, trying to find options here. He finds Robert Lewandowski. Down the line here to Keita Blade. Now Blade with the ball here. Now is the chance here for Blade. And a save there from Mark ter Stegen. And it was a good save from the keeper. That was a tremendous save. And it is a save. And there you go. And now Virgil van Dijk. Great header from Virgil there. Now is Jerome Boateng. And now it's Mkhitaryan. Now passes it here to Robert Lewandowski. Shot! Oh, wide. It could have been a goal there to make it 1-0 perhaps. But it's wide. So wide it is at the moment, currently. And Mark ter Stegen now booting the ball out of the area here. Now Virgil van Dijk. Now is Luka Modric. Now Keita Blade. Iniesta. Mkhitaryan. Shot! Oh, what a save. It could have been a goal right there, but saved there from the German keeper. Two Germans against one another. Ter Stegen, goalkeeper for City, and Manuel Neuer, keeper for Feyenoord. And now his Blade here, trying to meet up with Lewandowski, but he couldn't do. Will City lose their second consecutive matchup? The first time of a consecutive loss this season, perhaps, maybe, happened today, maybe. And we all know that City did very, very well this season to try and get back-to-back results. But losing in the new year against Addis might be a problem. But there's a chance here for Blade. Chance for Robert Lewandowski. Good block right there. And now Ziyech with the ball, trying to boot it away to their area here. And now Virgil van Dijk won the ball back here for Feyenoord. And now Vidic with the ball. Now pass it to Manuel Neuer. Now Van Dijk. Neuer. Vidic. Neuer. Dijk. Neuer. Dijk. De Vrij. Wijnaldum. De Vrij again. Wijnaldum. Blade. And, okay, that wasn't very, very good there, but okay there. That was a big ping right there from Ziyech, trying to meet Maradona there, but then he won the ball back there, Vidic. Very good from him. And now is Iniesta. Mkhitaryan. Modric. Blade. Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum here to Modric. A goal for Luka Modric. It's 1-0 to Feyenoord. And a goal is a goal. Been waiting for this goal to happen. They've been all over City in this game, and they've got a goal. It's 1-0 to Feyenoord. Very good goal there from, yes, great goal from Luka Modric. And it is 1-0 to the good in this game. Great goal right there. Very great goal. Great, wonderful goal itself. 1-0. Now, it's Boateng. Now Smallford. Now is Lewandowski here. Trying to find someone here, perhaps, but not good. Oh, gave the ball there to Modric. Oh, what a save. And it's been a very good game for Feyenoord. Been all over them in this match. Virgil van Dijk. Vieira. Mkhitaryan. Vieira. Good defending right there from City. Vieira on the ball back. Now Blade. Oh, it could have been a second goal, but what a block there from Damien Smallford. It could have been a goal there perhaps, but it wasn't. Now corner kick for Feyenoord here. Vieira, and a save there for the goalkeeper. Iniesta. Mkhitaryan. Oh. That's going to be a goal kick, that's going to be. It's 1-0. It could have been 2-0, it could have been. Modric was the one who kicked it out, but half-time in 0 seconds. And here we go. This is it. That's half-time. It's Feyenoord 1, Georgington. Half-time whistle has officially blown here today on Tuesday Night Soccer. It is Feyenoord 1, Georgington City 0. And a great goal from Luka Modric from a great, superb free kick. And what's your thoughts on that goal there, Jimmy Hansberg? I thought it was a great goal. I really thought it was a wonderful goal from Luka Modric. And yeah, it's good that one of the leading, my old former club, we need to win here today because we need to try and catch up to where United are. Is that we want to try and catch them up and try and challenge them for the Premier League title. So we have to get something out of this game here today. This will be final for City. If they don't win here today, then City are pretty much out of the title picture. I know we've got 5 months to go, anything can happen, but to be honest with you, it doesn't work like that in the Premier League, because there's a lot of teams who are the big teams like us, and United will probably end up winning every game until now until the end of the season. So it is huge for City today to get something here today, but I don't see it happening. I've been seeing Werner having possession. I've been seeing them creating chances in the game. And it's been the same old throughout the whole home games when I'll be playing this season, even last season as well, when we won the league. So nothing's changed in that mentality. But I think that it could be anyone's game still. City can still end up scoring, presumably. But we just hope that my old team, let's say, I wish them the best of luck, that they can get themselves the 3 points here today, the crucial 3 points, and hit the 40-point mark by the end of today as well, because it's very, very important to do so, in my opinion. Absolutely there, Jimmy Hansberg. But let's go now to the commentators right here, right now. We're going to go to the broadcast commentators, of course. It's going to be, yes, Joshua Cole and Jamie Robinson.
We are back here for the second half, and here we go. It's live. It's 1-0 to the mighty Werner, defending champions of the Premier League from last season. And they are leading here on Tuesday Night Soccer against Georgetown City. And a good defending right there. Now Ziyech with the ball. City might lose another game consecutively, back-to-back perhaps, if they lose here today, and obviously lost against, Addis on New Year's Day. But it's not going to be very, very good at all. But it's a foul right there. It's going to be a free kick. Now Modric now with the ball, taking the free kick here for Werner. Modric, and it's going to be a corner. Corner kick. So corner kick right there. Now pass it short, it's Robert Lewandowski. Now is Modric. Oh, won the ball back right here, Neymar. And now Hershey trying to get the ball there, but Virgil van Dijk won the ball back for Werner here. Now Mickey. Shot! Oh, what a save. Yeah, what a save right there. Now it's going to be a chance here. Oh, close, but not close enough. Could have been a second goal perhaps there, but it wasn't to be. Now it's Hershey. Now, oh, close. Now, Golan. Maradona. Chance. Oh, save there for the keeper. Now, Mkhitaryan here. Good defending right there. Now, Diego Maradona won the ball back. Now is Hershey here. Hershey! And very good strike, but it was wide. Now it's going to be a goal kick here. Now pass it shortly to Stavuj. Wijnaldum. Now Vidic. Now Vieira. What's happening here? Pass it now to, again, from Stavuj. Van Dijk. Iniesta. Smallford. And now is Nagolan here. Man, Maradona's through here. Maradona sweats it to Hersey. And a goal from Thomas Hersey. The captain strikes and a goal for City. They need that goal desperately after losing to Addis 14 days ago on New Year's Day. Well, 13 days ago, in fact. And a great sweaty goal from Thomas Hersey from Maradona, setting him up there. Cheeky little sweaty. Obviously, Maradona obviously want to take a sweaty, of course. He's one of the cheaters of whole of soccer. Gave that to Hersey. Hersey, all he had to do is tap it into the back of the net. And he did that. And it is 1-1 here at the Warefield Stadium. And Warenord have not lost a game at this ground this season. So it'd be interesting how the way this will turn out. But Iniesta of the ball here now to Mkhitaryan. I think a draw. I think they haven't even drawn even at home this season neither. So for the first time it'll be for Warenord to draw here against City. It'd be difficult for City to try and get something out of this matchup. Now it's Messi of the ball here. Now Vieira now won the ball back for Warenord. Now Luka Modric. Yeah, obviously Warenord have not lost a game. They haven't even dropped points at home this season. So it'll be interesting. They have lost and drawn away from home this season most times, but not at home they haven't. The 100% record's still intact. But there's a chance for Mkhitaryan here to make something out of this, possibly. Header away from Damien Smallford. And now is Andres Iniesta. Good tackle. Free kick's been given. And Nagolan could be in a bit of trouble here, he could be. Jose Mourinho knows that this is a game that they want to try and get something out of this matchup. Even he said that as well, that he wants something out of this match after losing to Addis on New Year's Day. They want to get something out of this. If they don't win here today, and if Addis, and also having Addis winning as well right now against Sporting Sunlight currently. It's a chance here! Oh my god, hit the post! I was about to... It's a chance again, maybe. Good block. This could be their second goal for Warenord, but City, of course, could drop out into the Europa League places if they don't win here today. If there's other teams like Chesigo and Addis getting the results in their games this week, this midweek game, match day, of course. But here's Nagolan. Won the ball back in. Nagolan. Hersey. Goal! 2-1. City are 2-1 up to the good. The captain equalises his second goal here tonight, and Jose Mourinho is going flying in the dugout right there. He knows this goal is special because Warenord have not lost a game at home this season, and this undefeated 100% record at home might come to an end. Another goal from Thomas Hersey, and after losing 13 days ago at home against Addis, they've came here and beaten Warenord, perhaps, mate. Maybe so. It's not over just yet, it isn't, but it could be. It's 2-1 currently in the moment between these two teams. Now Virgil van Dijk. 2-1 City. City have to hang on to this lead. Now Messi fell over on the floor there, but Vieira won the ball there for Warenord. Now El Shaarawy. Iniesta. El Shaarawy. Wijnaldum. Good tackle right there. Oh, a free kick has been given here. So a free kick's been given. Shot! Goal! 2-2! Luka Modric equalises, and their home record may not be a defeat after all. What a free kick, and Warenord have scored a second goal from Luka Modric, and Warenord are now in terms of 2-2. The fans are going wild, the crowd are going happy, and Luka Modric is boosting the crowd to really come on, let's do this, it seems. Goal scorer number 10, Luka Modric. Great goal right there. The fans are going wild here at the Warefield Stadium. What a free kick there. And Guardiola will be very happy about this. World-class free kick there from the Croatian midfielder. What a player he is. 2-2. We've got another 5 more minutes left here. Now Ziyech. That's a tackle right there. Now Golstinho. Good tackle there from Jerome Boateng. Got another, perhaps. Well, Hersey's going to come off and Pedro's going to come on. Some extra legs up front. Pedro, Pedro, come on, replaced by Thomas Hersey. Ronaldo now with the throw-in here. Now Golstinho, keeping the ball alive here. Good tackle there from Aurier. Referee says free kick. He didn't win the ball, he fouled him, it seems. And that is not very, very good. It seems like there's going to be more extra legs perhaps for City they want to put on, but they're not going to. Fouls being committed more than City than Waynord, it seems here. 2-4, and Vieira here, and it's going to be, well, off the pitch for a goal kick here. It's been a very good game it's been here between these two teams here on Tuesday night on the 13th of January. What a game it is between these two. It's 2-2 currently at the moment. Vieira could have maybe put the ball in the back of the net and make it 3-2 perhaps. They haven't even dropped points. They haven't even dropped points at home this season. Now Luka Modric now. Corner here for Waynord. Oh, Ziyech there, and Bernard. It's another corner. Another corner it seems. Well, it's not. It's not. He said it's goal kick. Oh, apologise on that mistake there. So goal kick, and City have got the goal kick here. And now it's Golstinho. Now is De Vuj. Bernardo Silva. And now Diego Maradona won the ball back here. Maradona! Oh my God! Hit the post! That could have been 3-2 to City, perhaps. Even Mourinho was off his seat right there, he was. 6 more minutes remaining of stoppage time left. 6 more minutes left. City could have got a goal there to make it 3-2, perhaps. Now, Golstinho now. Header, oh God. Corner, is it going to be a corner kick? No, he kept the ball alive there. Alaba cleared it away. Now, Waynord won the ball back here. Now, Lewandowski here. Crunchy tackle. And the referee has pointed to the spot. And it's a penalty. What dramatic scenes here. And Alaba's having an argument with the referee and the Golan. They're saying there's not a penalty. They said VAR says it's a penalty. And it is a penalty. And the fans are going to be so happy that Waynord are going to continue and keep their 100% record at home as wins, perhaps. If this goal goes in from a penalty from Robert Lewandowski. Is he going to score it? Oh, what a save there from Mark ter Stegen, the German keeper. And City might get a draw at the Wearfield Stadium. And now another chance in the box here. Clearance away from City's defence. What a game it really is here. And now he's keeping it. Golstinho now. Good tackle there from the goal. And a free kick from outside the box here. Waynord are this close and perhaps maybe lead this game maybe. A yellow card from the Golan here. And he'd be very careful what he does next because he could be sent off. He got a second left of the clock in the 95th minute of the game. This could be the last kick of the game. This free kick could go in the roof here perhaps if Luka Modric puts his ball in the back of the net. Is he going to do it? Is he going to be 3-2 to Waynord perhaps? Luka Modric. Oh, hit the wall. City still alive here defensively. It's a shot and it went to Nagolan's hands and he's throwing it out here. And the whistle has officially blown. Foot. And unfortunately Waynord will have, for the first time this season, they haven't even dropped points at home this season, but at least they got a point than the loss. But the full-time score is 1-2, City 2.
Full-time whistle is officially blown, and what a game it was here today. It was an electrifying match-up here on Tuesday Night Soccer. It ended 2-2 between Waynord and Georgines City. Jimmy Hansberg, tell me your thoughts about this match itself, Waynord and City's performance today in this 2-2 fantastic match. Both teams have dropped points, and that ain't good for both teams, in fact, because now we can hear that United can actually win tomorrow's match against Park Rovers. So it is not good for both teams to drop points. It could have been a fantastic win for Waynord perhaps today, because if they won today, then they could have catched up to United today. Even for City, if they won here today, they'll move up back to second again before New Year and presumably may catch up to United as well for the title. But it is disappointing that top and second drop points. The team who's top of the Premier League is actually now miles away from now second and third. So not very, very good to see that. But it was a very entertaining game. Luka Modric scored some great free kicks he scored for Waynord. And however, for City, great 2 goals from Thomas Hersey. Great assist from Diego Maradona to assist Thomas Hersey in that goal he scored. and that was wonderful for him to do that. So it was a fantastic game for both teams. Both teams showed a lot of passion, a lot of desire to win today, and there was a lot of humbleness in the team. It really was good for both teams, to really show a bit of fight and aggression, and that was something today. Very, very good. Absolutely. And we'll look at how City turned out, because, what was your thoughts on Mourinho's team coming here today and gave Well their first drop points at home this season? What's your thoughts on that? Well, seeing Mourinho's team to make Well drop points at home for the first time this season, it's very, very good. I think it was very. He had to do it today. City had to get something here today, because losing to Addis in their previous matchup, they have to try and respond back in the next match. We know it'll be difficult at the start of the new year in 2021 to have two tough games going forward, having Feyenoord today and Addis on New Year's Day. But, they had to get something, and I think Mourinho knew that his team had to motivate them to try and get something here today. At least it was a point, but they should have won today, definitely. Absolutely indeed. But let's go now to managers right here, Pep Guardiola and Jose Mourinho. Pep Guardiola, a very disappointing matchup for your team here today. And tell me your thoughts about this 2-2 draw. Your first point you've dropped at home this season. What's your thoughts on that? Well, it was very, very disappointing that we drop points at home against Manchester City, but we know that they're a very good side. A team that needed to get something today after losing to others in their previous match. But also for us, drawing another game after drawing against Polantos in our last game in New Year's Day. Not good, but I thought great free kick from Luka Modric, one of the fantastic free kicks he took for our team. And he was the one who helped our team very, very well today. And I thought without him, I think we might have lost today. But as long as we won, we should have done that. But we didn't. We dropped points. It's bad because we know now United have got to play Kings Park Rovers tomorrow. And all they've got to do is to get 3 points. And they're now, of course, 12 points, 11 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. And no one from us or City below us in 4th position and us in 2nd position can catch up to them. It'd be impossible. So, to be honest with you, it's disappointing. It felt like a defeat today, it did, but at the end of the day, it was lots of drama throughout the whole match. It felt like a drama between both teams. It felt like a defeat for both teams today to not end up getting that prize, that win, to try to maybe push towards that title position. It meant a lot, it did, this game for our season, but apart from that, it was not very, very good. And we got now another 5 months to go. Anything could change in 5 months. We could end up winning the league by 5 months. But I don't think that's possible after drawing against City today at home. Not good. Not good at all. But thank you very much there, Pep Guardiola. And we'll see you in your next game. And in the weekend, actually, in fact, in the KFC League Cup. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jose Mourinho, what a point you had away from home. You travelled here to Warefield Stadium. Maybe the bad news is that you dropped points and now United have got an opportunity to go 11 points or 12, 13 points clear than your team, of course, in the Premier League. But what was your thoughts on maybe, obviously, being the first team to actually drop points at Warefield Stadium today? The first team to do that this season at the Warefield Stadium. Well, I don't think any difference today. I think that our team was okay in some positions in the team. I thought we had a very good mindset going to this match after losing to Ados on obviously the last 12 days ago on New Year's Day. We know that we had to get something today. It's important too. If we didn't, then it'd be a problem for us going forward. So we had to take some principles in this match to end up beating them, hopefully, went on today, but it wasn't to be. Okay, we got a point today, and I think I'll be taking a lot of positives out of that. But it wasn't the right way to do it. We should have maybe got something today. A win could be nice, it'd be, but no, not good. And now we have to look at our next game. It's the KFC League Cup on the weekend, and that's the game we need to look at, because today we couldn't win today in our match, one of the most important matches of the Premier League. We have to now move on to our next game, but not good. But at least we got a point here today at Warefield Stadium. It's important. Still, we might end up maybe going all the way and win the league title if United end up losing back-to-back games. It could happen. It could go a bit of a roller coaster. It can go both ways. But I don't think that's going to happen. Thank you very much there, Jose Mourinho. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right now, that's going to be that here on Tuesday Night Soccer here on Sky Sports Republican. From myself here today, Alex Chambers and Jimmy Hansberg. We'll see you guys tomorrow in our next matchup on Wednesday Night Soccer between two teams, Parantos and Chesico Blue Tigers. But anyways, that's going to be that from us here today. Because until now, goodbye.